step into the cell. You're surrounded by gray walls, cold, unyielding, etched with the scratches of a million forgotten dreams. This is mediocrity, the prison where most men live, chained by their own choices, rotting in the shadows of good enough. The air's thick with the stench of complacency, the silence broken by whispers of "I'll try tomorrow." But the door's unlocked, and beyond it lies a world of power, wealth, and greatness. Most never leave. They sit, they settle, they decay. I'm Andrew Tate, the top G, and I'm not here to comfort your confinement or polish your chains. I'm here to hand you the key, light a fire under your soul, and show you how to escape the prison of mediocrity before it buries you forever. This isn't a speech, it's a prison break, a call to rebellion, a roar to rise or rot. Lock in, because we're smashing the walls, and only the bold break free. Mediocrity is a prison you build. It's not just average, it's surrender. It's the choice to stay small, to think soft, to live safe. Every "I'm fine," every "it's not worth it," every "I'll settle" is a brick in your cell, a bar on your cage. The world's full of inmates. Men who trade their potential for comfort, their ambition for ease, their greatness for gray. They're not locked by force, they're locked by fear, by laziness, by the lie that mediocrity is freedom. And it's not. It's a slow death, a rotting of the soul. The top G code says you don't sit in chains, you shatter them. You don't rot in the cell, you escape. You don't live average, you rise to legendary. Let's cut it deep. Life's a gauntlet, not a cradle. It doesn't owe you comfort, fairness, or a soft landing. It's a brutal, beautiful arena where greatness is forged and mediocrity is punished. Most men choose the prison, hiding in routines, clinging to excuses, praying for someday. They think average is safe, that settling is survival. They're wrong. Mediocrity is a sentence lifelong, soul-crushing, final. You're here because you feel the bars, the weight, the ache for more. You're here to escape, to break the walls, to claim the power and greatness that lie beyond the cell. But in that prison, don't think I was born a titan, striding free with empires at my feet. I started caged, broke, doubted, trapped in a world that wanted me ordinary. I felt the pull of mediocrity, the temptation to settle, to coast, to rot. I saw the gray walls closing in, heard the whispers to stay small, but I refused. I smashed the bars, burned the chains, climbed from the cell with blood and fire, built businesses from nothing, stacked millions through grit, earned greatness through relentless rebellion. Every step was a fight against average, a rejection of rot, a testament to the top G code. I'm handing it to you now. Escape mediocrity, or it buries you alive. Mediocrity is a choice. It's not circumstance, it's surrender. It's the man who sees the door but stays seated, who hears the call but turns away, who feels the fire but chooses the ashes. The world loves it, feeds it, cheers it, calls it normal, but normal is a cage. The top G code says you don't accept bars, you break them. You don't live in shadows, you blaze through them. You don't rot in average, you rise to epic. Mediocrity is a prison, and escape is your rebellion. Choose it or decay forever. Mediocre is your key. Mediocrity thrives in stillness. The pause, the doubt, the endless later. Action is the force that unlocks the cell, the spark that lights the dark, the blow that cracks the wall. You don't need a perfect plan, just one move. Then another, then a relentless surge. I escaped mediocrity through action. Days that broke my body, nights that forged my will, choices that shaped my empire. Every step was a defiance of average, a brick in my citadel. Action isn't just doing, it's breaking free. It's the force that turns prisoners into kings, cells into thrones. Move, and mediocrity crumbles. Discipline is your sledgehammer. Mediocrity loves chaos. Scattered thoughts, broken habits, weak resolves. Discipline is the steel that smashes it. It's the law that says, I rise no matter what. It's waking when the cell's cold, grinding when the world's soft, fighting when the soul's heavy. Discipline isn't comfort, it's liberation. It's the vow you keep when laziness begs for rest, when doubt screams for pause, when mediocrity whispers enough. You think I love every battle, every rep, every deal, every dawn? No. I love what it builds: power, wealth, greatness. Discipline is the tool that breaks the prison, the code that makes you free. Wield it, and you're unbreakable. Your mind is your blueprint. Mediocrity clouds it. Fog of complacency, chains of fear, shadows of smallness. You've got to sharpen it, make it a map to freedom. Feed it fire, books that wound and heal, ideas that blaze and bind, truths that stand like stone. Starve it of rot, gossip that poisons, drama that dims, lies that bind. A disciplined mind doesn't rot, it rebels. It sees doors where others see walls, paths where others see voids, greatness where others see gray. Train your thoughts to escape, and mediocrity becomes a fading scar. Time is your sentence. Mediocrity wastes it. Hours lost to nothing, days lost to doubt, years lost to someday. The weak think time's a blanket, endless and warm. It's not. Time's a chain. Tight, finite, unforgiving. Discipline breaks it, cuts the noise, hones the focus, claims the escape. You don't have forever. I didn't. No one does. I've let mediocrity steal time, watched moments vanish in the prison's grip. But I learned. Discipline frees it. Slash the distractions, scrolling, whining, waiting. Fill your seconds with rebellion, work, growth, fight. Time's your raw material. Forge it into greatness or watch it lock you in. Your body is your battering ram. Mediocrity loves a frail frame, tired, soft, chained. You think greatness comes to a body that falters? You think freedom bows to a vessel that breaks? Get real. Your body is the engine of your escape, the roar of your will. Train it like a wildfire. Lift until the earth cracks. Run until the sky bows. Sweat until the stars kneel. Feed it like a stronghold. Clean, fierce, forged. Rest it like a blade. Honed, charged, lethal. A disciplined body doesn't just break walls, it obliterates them. It's the proof you're done rotting, the signal you're built for greatness. Forge it, and the prison shakes. Money is your key ring, not your chain. Mediocrity cries about wealth. I'm broke, I can't, it's too hard. Lies. Money's not fate, it's fight. It's value, hustle, rebellion. I've been broke, scraping for air, counting shadows for hope. I didn't rot, I rose. I turned pain into profit, chaos into cash, grit into millions. Stop fearing money, start forging it, solve problems, outwork the timid, deliver fire. Well, your Tate code says, money flows to those who escape mediocrity, but it bows to those who stay true. Unlock your empire and wealth follows. Your environment is your cell block. Mediocrity festers in filth, toxic voices, cluttered spaces, weak rhythms. You can't escape in a cage. Be ruthless, cut the bars. Friends who dim your spark, habits who dull your edge, chaos who clouds your aim. Build a world that liberates, people who ignite, spaces who lift, systems who amplify. If you can't find that world, create it. Discipline is the fire that clears the dark, the steel that builds the gate. Shape your life. And mediocrity has no walls to hold you. Failure is your chisel. Mediocrity calls it death, points at it, screams surrender. Wrong. Failure is the tool of escape, the spark of greatness. I failed. Fights lost in blood, deals crushed to ash, dreams torn to threads. But I didn't rot. I learned, I sharpened, I broke free. Discipline turns failure into fuel, tears into fire. Don't dread the fall. Dread the man who never rises. Every scar is a lesson, every loss a chisel. Escape through failure and greatness rises. Pressure is your forge. Mediocrity cracks when the heat's on, begs for relief, hides in shadows. You burn brighter. Discipline makes you iron, unbent, unbowed, eternal. I've faced pressure that could crush, crowds roaring my end, stakes sharp as thorns, futures hanging by whispers. Discipline held me firm, turned pressure into power, mediocrity into dust. Pressure isn't your cage, it's your freedom. Lean into it, rise through it, escape because of it. Your vision is your beacon. Mediocrity dims it, clouds the light, blurs the path. Without a vision, you're a prisoner, rotten blind. See your greatness, vivid, vast, alive, the empire you'll raise, the lives you'll shift, the man you'll become. Hold it like a star, let it burn through fog, but vision needs discipline, the sweat to build, the blood to fight, the heart to climb. A dream without work is a ghost, a dream with discipline is a god. See it, chase it, crown it. Obsession is your inferno. I'm not here because I'm calm, I'm here because I'm consumed. I'm gripped by a hunger that shakes the earth to be more, build more, leave more. Mediocrity fears obsession, calls it madness, chains it down. You free it. Find the fire that wakes you at night, the need that drives your dawn. Discipline shapes obsession, guides the surge, aims the blaze. Obsession without discipline burns out. Discipline without obsession crawls. Together they break the prison, roar and rise. Sacrifice is your key. Greatness demands payment, not tears, but choices. You want strength? Trade ease. Skip the poison, shun the soft, embrace the strain. You want wealth? Trade comfort, burn the nights, risk the fall, build the rise. You want freedom? Trade mediocrity, kill the doubt, bury the lies, fight the cage. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's creation. It's sculpting marble from stone, forging thrones from fire. Discipline is the hand that carves, the will that shapes. Offer it and the prison crumbles. The grind is your crucible. It's where you're reborn, where mediocrity meets its end. The weak hate it, crave shortcuts, hunt escapes, beg for breaks. They're blind. The grind is the truth, the sweat that purifies, the strain that sanctifies, the fight that frees. Discipline makes you pray it, not for ease, but for strength. Every rep, every task, every hour is a stone in your citadel. Build it, worship it, rise through it. Greatness lives in the grind, mediocrity dies there. Confidence is your crown. It's not noise or ego. It's the quiet weight of knowing you've earned your place. Discipline forges it. Every vow kept, every chain broken, every escape claimed. It's the voice that says, I've smashed the prison and I'm still here. Confidence doesn't beg, it commands. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your eyes, the truth in your step. Discipline builds it, and greatness wears it proud. Don't overthink. Mediocrity loves a tangled mind, twisting, stalling, drowning in what-ifs. Discipline is clarity, action, not anguish. You don't need every key, just the next lock. Trust your hustle, your fire, your scars. The path clears as you charge. The greatness grows as you fight. Overthinking is mediocrity's ally. Discipline is your hammer. Smash and rise. Loyalty is your armor. Be loyal to your soul, your mission, your fight, your truth. In a world of snakes and shadows, loyalty is diamond, rare, strong, true. Stand by those who stand by you, but don't bleed for traitors. Discipline demands loyalty to your escape, saying no to temptation, no to mediocrity, no to lies. Stay fierce, stay faithful, and greatness guards your path. You're not here for applause, you're here for conquest. Mediocrity chases cheers, shallow, fleeting, frail. Discipline chases greatness, deep, lasting, real. Respect outweighs love, and respect is earned through action, through truth, through breaking the prison. Be the man who moves the stars, not the one who begs for sparks. The weak will whisper, the strong will roar. Freedom is your horizon, not just wealth or time. True freedom is living unbound, unbent, alive. It's speaking raw, standing tall, fighting free. But freedom's a gate, not a gift. Discipline builds the escape through action, through fire, through fight. You want to be free? Stop kneeling to mediocrity. Stop serving comfort. Rise, grind, reign. Your mind is your citadel. Guard it like a king. Feed it gold, knowledge that cuts, wisdom that lifts, dreams that burn. Lock out the thieves, drama that dims, lies that bind, mediocrity that creeps. A disciplined mind is fortress, unshaken, unbowed, eternal. Learn like a warrior, think like a sage, and greatness kneels to you. Purpose is your tide. Without it, you're driftwood, lost, frail, forgotten. Purpose is what wakes you when the world's dark. What holds you when mediocrity bites? Find it. It doesn't need to shake the earth. It needs to shake you. Maybe it's building something immortal. Maybe it's guarding your own. Maybe it's conquering yourself. Discipline makes it surge, makes it sing, makes it greatness. Don't settle. Settling is rot. It's the slow choke of your fire, the quiet theft of your dawn. You're not here for enough, for safe shores, for half lives. You're here for the zenith, body, mind, soul. Discipline demands you hunt it, bleed for it, breathe for it. Settling is mediocrity in velvet. Rip it off and rise. Courage is your spark. Discipline is the wind that turns it to flame. Courage isn't fear's end, it's fear's defiance. It's moving when your blood freezes, fighting when your heart cracks, standing when the earth quakes. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every charge, every chain broken. Courage carries you to greatness. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can wound you, scar you, chain you, but it can't claim you unless you bow. Victims cling to mediocrity. Victors burn it. Discipline is your hammer, your torch, your truth. It's the power to rewrite your fate, to turn wounds into wings. Stop cursing the dark, light it up. Consistency is your river. It's not one drop. It's the flood, endless, unyielding. It's showing up when it's brutal. when it's silent, when mediocrity screams loudest. Discipline lives in consistency, in the steps, the strikes, the quiet wins. You don't build greatness in a flash, you build it in a tide. Keep flowing, keep fighting, keep rising. Don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you dim, soft, safe, silent. Be a supernova, be a quake, be the man who burns through time. Discipline fuels your flame, sharpens your shock, sings your truth. If your rise scares them, good. You're not here to fade, you're here to blaze. Learn like you're dying. Knowledge is blood, skills are breath. The more you take, the stronger you grow. Read like a conqueror. Texts that wound, truths that heal. Study your scars, honor your wins, chase the horizon. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a soul that fights. Stop learning and mediocrity creeps in. Keep growing and greatness stays. Risk is your gate. Greatness lies beyond the void, past fear, past doubt, past mediocrity. Leap, quit the prison that binds you. Start the dream that haunts you. Risk is chaos to the weak. It's clarity to the disciplined. The greatest loss is a life unlived, a greatness unclaimed. Don't let it slip. Lead, not with banners, but with blood. Lead yourself first, through the dark, through the fire, through the mediocrity. Discipline is your guide, your strength, your song. Then lead others, lift them, drive them, show them the gate. Power follows those who escape, not those who wait. Be the man who rises, and the world rises with you. Perfection is a lie. Discipline is truth. Most stall, chasing flawless, perfect plans, perfect days. There's no such thing. Done is better than dreamed. Started is better than stalled. Discipline is real. Grit, sweat, greatness. Power grows in motion, not in shadows. Rise now, win now. Faith is your anchor. Believe in your fight, in your fire, in something eternal. Faith isn't frail, it's fierce. It's the strength that holds you when mediocrity bites, when the path fades. Discipline feeds it through work, through proof, through greatness. Hold it deep, let it grow, and power blooms. You're not here to follow, you're here to forge, to break chains, to build worlds, to write myths. The world wants you small, tame, quiet, weak. Shatter it. Discipline is your hammer, your heart, your howl. Fight for your truth, your rise, your throne. No one hands you greatness, you claim it. Power is your core, not rule over others, rule over you. Power is discipline, alive, saying no to mediocrity, yes to struggle, always to greatness. It's knowing your place and carving it deeper. Power is forged, not found. Discipline is the flame, the stone, the star. Be it, breathe it, rise with it. Doubt is your dusk. Discipline is your dawn. Doubt whispers, you're too small, too late, too broken. Burn it. You're built for this. Crafted for greatness, wired for power. Discipline proves it. Every step, every strike, every triumph. Stop questioning your light and start shining it. Escape and stay there. Love is your strength. Love yourself enough to fight. Love your people enough to stand. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love isn't weak, it's wild. It's discipline in motion. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love fierce, love true, and let it lift you to greatness, not pull you to mediocrity. Jim, break the bars. Mediocrity is a prison. Escape it. Discipline is your key. Turn it. Greatness is yours, but you've got to fight with blood and fire. Smash the walls. Forge your citadel. Rise as a titan. Be relentless. Be radiant. Be the man who breaks free and builds a legacy that defies the ages.